This isn't just pigment on paper. It's a record of a race against the sun, against the wind, against the trying time of a wash that refuses to wait. Every one of these watercolors was born outside, directly in front of the subject, on some of the finest handmade paper in the world. When you're painting on location, your materials are your only allies. Use only high quality handmade paper. It's not just about luxury, it's about how it handles the abuse of the elements. Most people believe that watercolor is the hardest or the most unforgiving of mediums. I disagree. I think that the problem is that they are just trying to force their will on it. With watercolor, you are dealing with the relative humidity, the sun, the wind, the speed of the drying, but you are also, if done right, using the absorbency of that particular paper. Even fluid mechanics, and of all things, gravity, become your ally or your enemy. It is the paper, the hydrophobic or philic nature of the water itself, and the angle of the paper relative to gravity that causes the paper to hold the water differently. This allows for those deep luminous glazes, even when the humidity is working with or against you. You can see it in these European vistas and the high desert scenes. The paper becomes a character in the painting, adding a physical weight, to the light I'm trying to capture. Most of my surveys focus on land, but occasionally humans. The human element is just too vital to ignore. Adding figures into a live watercolor is a high wire act. There's no erasing. You have to commit to the gesture, to the silhouette, in that single confident stroke before the light shifts or the person moves on. These figures provide scale, a sense of being there. They are the heartbeat within the vastness of these landscapes. The limitation is always the same: speed. In the field, you have a window, usually about 45 minutes before the shadows have moved. And so, before your very eyes, the composition that you started is no longer existing. It forces a certain bravura brushwork that you just can't replicate in a comfortable studio. I've learned to embrace the difficulty. If the paper dries too fast in the heat, I adapt. If a sudden mist adds an unexpected moisture, I let it become part of the atmosphere. Being at peace with this and saying to oneself, well, I guess that's what it wanted. This is the raw truth of my archive, and the way to make peace with your work. With over 4,000 works in my career so far, these watercolor surveys represent the moments where I felt most connected to the world around me. They are fragile, transparent, and completely honest. If you value the grit of plein air painting, I hope that you'll join me for the rest of this journey. We have plenty more to uncover in the archive. But I am interested in what you think. What challenges you in your own work? Have you ever painted in watercolor? A landscape, a figure, an architecture? Let's talk in the comments.